One of the Collin County detention officers who was terminated following the death of Marvin Scott III has now been reinstated. The sheriff fired 7 officers and an 8th officer resigned. The Texas Rangers have not released any information about Scott's death in custody since taking over the investigation. But today, the sheriff went on record saying he disagrees with the officer's reinstatement. Fox 4's Lori Brown joins us live with the latest. Lori.
Clarice, Sheriff Jim Skinner said that he will consider appealing the magistrate's decision to reinstate the officer before the full Civil Service Commission.
It shows that there are a number of advantages for law enforcement officers to take advantage of.
Attorney Lee Merritt, who is representing the family of Marvin Scott III, says the news that one detention officer was reinstated is troubling. The Collin County Sheriff is telling us in a statement he disagrees with this decision and is considering his options on the reinstated jailer.
That means that the sheriff believes that he was either contributory or failed to speak up.
Scott was arrested for marijuana possession at the Allen Outlet Mall March 14th. At the Collin County Detention Center, authorities say Scott began acting strangely. At some point during the process of trying to restrain him, he died. His family says he was diagnosed with schizophrenia but had not experienced an episode in more than a year. They believe he was having one that day at the jail. Merritt says the decision about the 5 other jail officers who appealed their terminations is telling.
All the officers appealed their termination, and only one officer got his job back. That means even the Civil Service Commission, a notoriously conservative body, has concluded that what these men did was a violation of the policy.
The family has waited 45 days to see video of what happened to their son. We now know through records request that Sheriff Jim Skinner pushed for the release of the video just days after Scott's death. March 25th, the sheriff wrote a letter requesting permission from the district attorney and Texas Rangers. But DPS sought permission from the attorney general to block the release. Merritt says the family is expected to finally view the 5-hour-long video Wednesday. In his opinion, the delay implies there is evidence of wrongdoing.
When evidence is exculpatory, when there's a video of officers engaged in the use of force that is justified, those videos are released immediately to calm the public, to quell protests. However, when it's inculpatory, when there's evidence that a crime was committed, that those videos are often obscured and blocked by the Attorney General's office, and law enforcement officers, as a result, are put at an advantage.
Merritt says the coroner is also expected to release Scott's cause of death tomorrow. None of the detention officers' names have been released, something that Merritt says should happen so that the public can know if they have a history of disciplinary actions.